Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Hollow Knight Silksong. In the last episode we explored more of the sands of Karak, and I'm now just trying to get across this passage to the top of the middle shaft where hopefully a shortcut can be opened up for future use. Okay, that wasn't so bad, and this shortcut remains open. Okay. Not quite sure how I'm going to get on top of that. But at least I know where my target is now. I tried to do a dash then jump, and it doesn't work. Okay, let's try that again. This part at least I'm getting some degree of familiarity with. Ooh, should have done a harpoon there instead of just a dash, but it turned out okay. Okay, so there we go, made it! So I'm here, I'm above the shaft that I could not get to the top of before. That is going to break. That is going to break and open up this shortcut, which I so badly need. Yes. Yep, and it's really easy to jump up from here. I don't remember how hard it was to ascend the rest of the shaft, but not too hard. So no more cocoon pogo. Instead, will this just be a straight road to the end? Looks like. Almost. Oh, with the boss. Oh, the remaining Conchfly. Okay, was not expecting a boss. Well, that makes me very glad there is no more cocoon pogo. Let's get a sense. Oh. Not a good place to stop. Let's get a sense of how tricky it is to get there from here. Yeah, he's very silly. He turns around from the edge just about in time to make it possible for me to land beyond him and hit him again. So, right. Use that. And it's not too bad. Should not be taking damage to him, but sometimes it happens. Ah, yes, this tricky jump here. Oh, no. I remember now. There is an easy way. I wonder how that works without wings. If any of this zone is possible without wings, it would be much, much harder. But also, there's a wall there. I'm not sure it has any significance. No. Okay. Made it back to our boss friend. Oh, I thought I'd already died. That's why I was doing nothing. Okay, so the run back to this boss is a little bit tedious. I'm just going to do the run back off camera, and I may do this more often from now on. Okay. Let's leave that guy behind. Make sure he gets shut out of the arena. Okay, that's obviously a danger when I'm standing too close, but... Right. So this is one of those bosses. Fast and furious and over very quickly, and the run back is just really annoying. Okay, round 3. So the impression I get is the easiest time to do damage is when it does its vertical, but as soon as I do the damage I have to move away in case it shoots out its thing next. Yeah, that will still be in the arena, so I can start the fight safely. Ooh, 2 of those. Getting the feeling that Silksong would have served me better here. do think it decidedly unfair that even the little ones do 2 damage. It's a fun fight. I'd enjoy it more if I weren't always arriving there a little bit annoyed at the run back. Okay, back for, I think this is round 4. I had the idea of putting on Threadstorm for my spell, since Sharp Dart wasn't really doing much in this fight, and, oh, want to try out something different. Ow. Trying to think about when I can get a good heal. I found one. Oh, this is a complete disaster. Okay, back once more. I've still got the Threadstorm on, but it doesn't matter. I'm not getting enough silk to cast it, and when I am, I need to heal. No! Yeah. When things start going wrong, it's just so easy to start making stupid mistakes out of frustration. And this was a good fight up till then. Really good, actually. Good start. I don't know how to deal with that attack, obviously. Yeah, the one where they all 3 fire horizontally is the worst at the moment. I need to watch for which one fires first because it's random and respond to that extremely quickly. I wonder if they can be smacked away. I guess we'll find out. Okay, not only round 6, but the enemy just before this gauntlet was obliging enough to die in spikes and give me a new journal entry. no! Sorry about that. Oh, right. I'm so used to having Silk Spear as my spell that I can try to cast it even when it isn't. I don't know. Maybe that was close. Okay, in for another round. I've just put the Silk Spear back on. It's just what I'm familiar with. It's going to be easier than trying to make my hands get used to spell being something else. And in that specific situation, Silk Spear is very useful. Couldn't make my jump button work. Oh. Okay, I'm not quite sure how he didn't hit me there. He seemed to go through me. Okay. Fitting that it was Silk Spear that got it done in the end. So, is that a separate journal entry, or is that the third great Conchfly? Where are they? Because, yep, that counted as the third great Conchfly. His subtitle was Raging Conchfly, but I had a feeling, because I knew there was one missing from that journal entry. Ah, there we go, there is land on the other side. There is something beyond as well, or maybe just a decorative wall. I mean, this is clearly what we've come to see. At water's source and coral's heart, our lord born last to rule. Whoa. Coral Knights or something? The Conch Cutter. Okay, it's a tool. Oh, it's what they use against me. Well, that could be nice to have. Now, there is more. There's a bench. That's nice. Yeah, it just shows me being here. Okay. Go! I forgot. I guess that's all that's here then. So, seemingly zone completed. We did find some good things, the most important of which is the remaining simple key. I expect this is the last one in the game. I don't remember where to use it, so I am going to allow myself to ask for help on this one thing, because I really should have marked it on the map at the time. But first, let's get out of this zone and... yeah, there's shards over there, but... okay, now I can just go down, but whichever way I go, I have to go through one of those silly platforming gauntlets. Let's look at the main map. Wish I didn't have to scroll it over. I guess I could go bottom left and then we reach the... what's her name? Pinstress or something like that? Oh. There we go. Didn't need that thing. Oh, was there something above there? I have to look. Probably not. No, let's not try that anymore. Right, even getting down through this room isn't free. There we go. Not too bad, but I did want to get the journey down on camera. So, is there anything at all further left than this? I don't think so. Oof. And that has not added anything new to this map. Okay, I'm going to ask some friends about where to use that 4th simple key. And since this is almost the end of the episode, yeah, I'm just going to leave it here. Thank you for watching and see you next time.